You guys, look at that bull. Look at that thing. There's something about these big elk sheds. Yeah. What's up, Salt Lake City? Flew in a minute ago. I jumped on a plane from Cedar. Just a short 45-minute flight up here to save me an all-day drive, but instead of driving all day, I just get to sit at the airport all day, which is good because this right here, you see this? That's an air conditioning vent. I got the world out here to look at. Everything's good. So I haven't told you guys much about this trip yet. I know I've been holding out on you because I get distracted in the summertime with other things. But I am headed to the land down under. I teased it a little bit in an earlier video, but I haven't talked that much about it. This is leg one of this journey. We're flying Salt Lake to LA, LA to New Zealand, New Zealand to Sydney, Australia, and we will be bow hunting there. I don't know, it's like doesn't really work in my brain, but in a couple days we'll be bow hunting. This trip has just been one thing after the other. I had Terry finish my arrows last night at TNT Archery, came through strong, so thanks Terry, I appreciate that. Anyway, you guys want to go hunt in Australia for a few days? Let's do it. You guys, we made it. Sydney, Australia. Look at that town out there. That is downtown Sydney. Met up with Nick, owner, founder of Odd Cut Broadheads. You ever heard of them? Odd Cut. Getting everything loaded up in the Hilux. You guys, check this freaking truck out. You jealous? It's a diesel Toyota.
That's its good side too.
Yeah, it's a hunting truck, right? You gotta be able to beat on it. This is our luggage guy, Nick.
Oh yeah, we got Ben's boat. Not important.
Yeah, don't worry, I'll just film. You load my boat. I think we're gonna drive for a few hours, get some groceries, get some supplies, and we're gonna be hunting hopefully tonight. Yeah, this is not the driver's side.
I have drugs in it.
Get them drugs out of here. Mtn Ops sitting on the seat.
Did you bring us some competition? I didn't actually.
This is so wonky to me to be on this side of the truck.
Come here, son. Let's get up close.
You guys cuddly back there?
A little while.
But let me do 2 internationals like.
And here we go on the left.
Who knows what this is?
What do you reckon? It's good.
It's like salty asphalt. Vegemite. All right, winner of our Australia hunt is gonna give Vegemite a try. It's no big deal.
Mother. Who drinks it? Who eats it?
Everybody.
They all do. It's like they're
Really?
It's like they're spread over. It's popular.
It's not bad. Try some.
Yeah, it's nasty.
We've just made it to where we're going to be staying. House is upstairs right here above us. We have this whole big property to hunt. There's a lot of pigs here. There's a lot of goats here. There's some deer here. And there's kangaroos everywhere. Like right when we pulled up, there was like a bunch of kangaroos right down the hill from us. We saw seriously several hundred of them on the drive-in. So pretty crazy. Cool. This has been a bucket list trip of mine. I've always wanted to come here ever since I was a little kid, and it's kind of surreal. So now that we're here, we're gonna, Nick's gonna go run up and see if he can put an eye on some pigs or something to hunt tomorrow. And we're gonna shoot our bows and see if everything made the trip okay. Get dialed with some broadheads, and we will be hunting first thing tomorrow and going all day. Getting everything dialed for tomorrow. I think I'm gonna shoot these 150 grains. These are a new broadhead from Ozcut. They're called the Hurricane. And my bow really likes them. They group really well. I had to adjust for elevation. I was shooting high with them when we first got here. But I made some minor adjustments and they ended up sinking in right where I wanted them. So, Cade, what's your setup? What are you shooting?
Shooting a 5mm FMJ, 100 grain heads. I'm gonna mix it. I like the Hurricanes, but also there's a straight 3-blade too. And what's really funny is you'd think that they would fly different, but they actually grouped really well. So, like, they grouped right with them to where it doesn't matter what I pull out of my quiver, it should hit. So,
right on.
I'm stoked.
Sawyer, what's your plan?
Well, I'm gonna throw some rocks. No.
Slingshot?
Yeah. I'm running the gold tip Pierce Platinums, the micro diameters, so I got actually with this 245 grains up front because I put on a heavy outsert. So I'm shooting pretty heavy, but I'm gonna shoot the 125 grain Hurricane. And we're gonna give her hell.
What are you gonna kill tomorrow?
Probably some dirt.
Rocks.
No, my game plan tomorrow is for a goat. I want to get a goat, and then we're gonna work on some hogs after that. But I want to get my confidence, get my feet under me. It's gonna be a lot of walking, I have a feeling. These mountains don't look too bad, but they will probably turn bad about 3 in the afternoon tomorrow.
Right. My wife, she texts me and she's like, "Good night." And I'm like, "What?" It's like, what time was that here? Like
Noon, and it was the night before back home.
So it's 2 o'clock in the morning at home.
yeah, it's messing with my
Mountain
head.
time.
My eyes are all freaking red and bloodshot. But I'm just gonna have to take a little bit of this. Got some of this slumber. I'm gonna eat that tonight and then take something to get me going in the morning. We'll be killing. Good morning from what's his name of the place that we're at? I'm not supposed to tell people.
The GPS coordinates as well? Or?
Yeah, so we're actually in the state of what should we say?
New Yorkshire.
New Hampshire, Yorkshire. That's where we're hunting today.
New Hampshire, Yorkshire.
So it's I actually feel like a morning person because I don't know what it's like afternoon at home.
Yeah, it's like 2.
It's like I woke up feeling great and it was like a half hour before the alarm, so I feel like a morning person. This guy over here is all sleeping. He's like, "Oh, I'm so tired. We're on a."
That's what we do at 4 in the morning here, apparently.
4 in the morning. Oh.
This guy killed some shit.
Big boar spotted. Last of a big boar. He's heading up to bed. We'll try and cut him off. So we got in close. Well, not close by Nick's standards. Close by our standards, and The boar winded us and pushed all the sows up over the hill. So we're off to find another mob. Back on the glass and knob. There's a whole mob. Do I sound like an Australian?
Sure. Mob.
There's a whole freaking mob of goats. They're coming down off, and he said they kind of feed down in the daytime and come low. So we're looking for fallow deer right now, see if we can get eyes on fallows. If not, we're gonna go put some arrows on one of these goats. First blood. Just shot a goat. We snuck in. We had them all around us. This one stopped at about 30 and gave me a good look, and shot looked good, and she looked like she went right down. Let's go check her out. She was standing. There's my arrow. Good to go. We'll shoot another one with that one. Clean pass through, broadhead's in perfect shape. First trip animal, the trip right there. She didn't make it 10 yards. She just died right in this brush pile and hit her high lungs. Nick giving me an anatomy lesson, telling me I was shooting a little farther forward and a little lower than where I'm used to shooting them. But she didn't make it anywhere. Real pretty goat. She was a smart one in the herd. She kept seeing us. She actually got curious.
Yeah, she come around and tried to cut our wind and come around on the top of us, and yeah, gave Ben a good shot angle. 30 yards on the dot, uphill, and yeah, she's probably went 10.
Yeah, piled up, but we're gonna take care of her, and got something in mind we're gonna do. Actually, the crazy thing about these goats is you can use them to bait pigs.
That's right. So hopefully this afternoon or tomorrow we'll be able to, with what's left of the carcass, we'll be able to shoot a boar or something off it. If not, the foxes will come in, and it just gives you another opportunity to, I guess, utilize that carcass.
It's pretty wild. Like when you think about this from the point of view that we're used to thinking about, like Western hunting and stuff, it's totally just a different ball game. Like we've seen literally hundreds of goats today, like hundreds and hundreds of kangaroos. We've seen a lot of pigs, seen a few fallow deer. There's just the bounty of game here is insane, and it's cool to have the opportunity to just put in the time and be able to hunt this many animals. Well, we got down here, and there was some goats. We were trying to move down on them, and actually got to 40 and got to draw right as soon as they spun and they were taking off. So we decided to sit down and make a farm stand, and Nick had been calling for maybe 2 or 3 minutes, and this one came blazing in. So Nick kept telling me to wait, and I kept waiting. It got closer and closer and closer. I had a flinch where I almost shot and didn't shoot, and almost let down, and it stopped at about, what, 10?
10, yeah. He was cutting around, arcing on the wind with us. He was a little bit switched on, so you done well, dude.
Stopped at 10 and gave him the old hurricane.
And he's probably went 20 yards.
Tops,
Which was pretty standard with the fox. They're pretty quick, so how good's that?
Yeah, beautiful looking animal. There's another one that came in after it, but kind of saw us celebrating and took off the other way. A lot bigger fox, but that's a beautiful one. So these are a non-native species, right?
These are an absolute menace to our native animals. Birds, marsupials, lizards. They do so much damage, kill so many animals, so it's always good to get rid of them, and yeah, we won't complain in doing it.
Helping conservation, and it's very fun.
It's very fun. So we'll hopefully shoot a few of these, 4 or 5, over the next couple of days. That's an abomination how you're holding that, but we'll let that slide.
What, you're not allowed to do it like that?
Yeah, now you're an Aussie.
Oh, there we go.
That's better.
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie.